All right. What's up? JAAVITRONS. I hope y'all having a beautiful and blessed and amazing and wonderful and amazing and amazing and amazing and amazing and blessed and wonderful day. All right. So this is part 3 of my child being discharged on April 11th. No, thank you. On April 11th. This is part 3. So if you trying to figure out what's going on, you need to listen to part 1. You can't hit part 2 because then part 2 not gonna sound right. So you gotta watch part 1, part 2, and then this part right here. Okay. So I left off saying, what did I left off saying? All right, the meeting. All right. So we had a meeting. One moment. Okay, man, I shouldn't eat that candy on part 2. Give me some water. Wet myself. Okay, so the meeting, and then in the meeting, the vice president, she says it. She said, well, if he keeps acting like this, we're possibly going to have to discontinue services. This is what she tells me. Then, by the end of the meeting, this is what she says when the teacher, the assistant director is in there, and the director and the VP. She says, at the beginning, she's possibly going to discontinue services. And then it goes from that to now they don't want to discontinue services. If I could figure out how to put these recordings in these videos, I'm going to try. If not, sorry, y'all. Or if I could see if I could put it in my the community tab. Maybe, I don't know. I have to re-listen to those because I have to make sure that there's no names being mentioned because I don't want to put... Trying to stay as respectful as possible. Is it red? Popsicle. But I'm just trying to stay respectful as possible. Apologize for the last video if I accidentally slipped up. But so then at the end of the meeting, it was, we're not going to discontinue services. That's what I left off on. We're not going to discontinue services. That's what I left off on. Okay. Me, I'm thinking, all right, cool and fine. Let's go. And also, she gave me this little, from the time chart to the top to the bottom. I might try to put that in my community tab so you can see. Good is a happy face and a sad face. And how's the day's going? Let's implement that too. Okay, we've implemented it. I took it home. I think it was like a Friday or something like that, or Thursday. It was like a Thursday or Friday. We had the Thursday. I ended up taking it home, and I showed it to him over the weekend. So when Monday came, he knew what to expect. They fell through their plan. They didn't start that on that Monday. They didn't start it. I never received anything. This has been it's supposed to be week 2 that he's on it, and I have received how many papers? One paper. And I've asked for a copy every day. I even asked the teacher, I was like, hey, can we get, she's like, do you want me to pile them up for the week or do you want me to just give them for a day? And I said, a week, just give at the end of the week. And I was like, no, the reason that we're starting this and we're doing this is that we know what the behavior is every day. We know what, how he's acting. That way we can talk about it and we can have a better day if anything was happening. But then it went from that to Monday. I never received. I received one paper out of 2 weeks, or even 1 week that it was implemented. I've only received it one time. And Thursday, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So April 2nd is when I talked to the teacher and we were talking about it. She said, oh, he had an all blue day. I think it might have been one red, sad face or something. But we turned it around and had a better day. I've never received it. Okay. Second one. Second day. She come out. I was getting ready to leave. She leaves early. When I was driving the bus, she comes outside. She's like, we had an all blue today. We had an all blue day. I'm so proud of him. All blue day. Then turn around. Friday comes. He had an all blue day. Until he moved to that other person, remember I was saying what happened last time? He was in the classroom. If you went to part one, you know what happened in the first video. I don't know if it's the aura or the energy of that classroom, okay? Don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the teacher. I don't know what it is. But the same classroom, he went in that classroom, and what happened? I don't get no reports. I got one report of, was it?
Used the breathing technique.
No. He got called, no, he got punched in the stomach. We checked on him, he's okay. But in that same day, he was a black boy by a little girl. But what happened? We talked to the parent. Baby, I heard the parent come pick the kid up. Let's go to Old Charlie's with our friends. You had a great day. Meanwhile, my child's hair has been spit in. This is off. It's not off subject. It's still on the subject of what's happening in the school. Remember, I said part one. He's been given pork twice. That is our religion. I've done it so poor. Oh, excuse me. I've done it so much where I have put it into a doctor's note. I've had a doctor even say that because it's not an allergy, but it's a religion, and they put on their due to religious preferences or religious reasons, he is it's pork. Okay, he can't have pork. He's allergic to peaches. He cannot have pork. 2 things. Okay.
Can't have Jello.
Nothing with pork products in there. Nothing. No Jello. No marshmallows. None of that. Okay. That's what I. Just thinking about it, man. He has had. They brush it under the rug. One time, another time, he was called. I got home and I was talking to him. He was like, a little boy spit in my hair. I messaged the people. What's going on? Why? I wasn't told this when I picked him up. Come to find out. And I went and I was like, hey, I talked to the parent. I was like, hey, so-and-so, this right here, this is what happened. I don't know if you know what happened, but I'm just letting you know this is what happened. And so she told her little boy, hey, you gonna go apologize to him. Okay? But and we settled it, and we still speak. And me and the parent, we still, like, I love the parent, that parent. And she's, but anyways, so he's had and then it was a bunch of kids standing around, and they were all spitting on the playground. Then why did y'all not tell them kids, I don't care if they spit for 1 minute, for 30 seconds, why didn't you tell all them kids, and 5 kids and 6 kids, to stop spitting?
It's nasty.
It is disgusting, it is nasty, it's gross to spit. And you need to spit in the grass or spit on the in the grass or in the trash can. Don't spit on the concrete or whatever. Don't spit with other people around. Okay? All right. So his hair we have struggled with Zoe loving his hair, not himself, but his hair. And that has been a huge struggle with us. And that was one that was a trigger for me. Like, I thought all kinds of things, like, man, my kid gonna be hated by him, by his hair, or all kinds of stuff to go through in my head. But his hair was being spit on, and nobody told me about it. Okay. Back to recently, the little girl, it was in the circle or whatever, and says, I don't want to play with black boys or something along the black boy, what's the name? And it was directed towards him. But he didn't hear it. He's a kid. He didn't hear it. But a few adults heard her say it. And a few adults said they went and told the teacher or told the parent or whatever. But and it never wrapped back around to me. It was, how do you know it wasn't said? And I sent it a message. I was like, okay, so it was, how do you know she didn't apologize? Or how do you know the parent wasn't talked to when he was punched in the stomach? How do you know? The same kid that I seen in a video, visually seen, that was punching another kid, that punched him in the stomach not once, but twice in the same week. But guess what? He getting his services discontinued. Go figure. I'm not trying to put it in that type of perspective or even say it in that type of perspective, but come on now. Come on now. The kid that's pushing him in the stomach. Go figure. The kid that said she don't like playing with black, she don't want to play with black boys. Go figure. But they don't want to say nothing to them parents because he goes to a private school. It is a private school. Private school. Meaning, baby, parents is doctors, lawyers, attorneys, surgeons, real estate agents. Some are they work on boats, managements of boat yard companies. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the type of people that my kid go to school with. I tried to create a great path for him. I did. And I still am. Don't get me wrong, because he has a homeschool program that he attends that, guess what? We're going to go on to this homeschooling program and go to the city and work with the city and go on to do what we got to do to get that's in a further, that's further on down the line. But these are the kids. Y'all heard of them B words, BU words. Okay. Their parents say stuff, and I always say, you have to be careful, what you say around a kid, because they're going to pick it up. Come on now. When is this little girl, she 4 years old, 3, 4, just turned 4, talking about, I don't like playing with black boys, or I don't play with black boys. Today, the little girl pushed him. He went and told the teacher. Nothing happened. She pinched his ear. His ear was totally red. Nobody came and talked. So don't worry about it. I got a bone picked with them tomorrow too. But nobody told me about his ear being red. Nobody said anything. Don't worry about it. Because God gonna fix it all. He got the last say so. Okay, so all of this, it's just, all of this is going on. And I just am baffled. And again, whatever you call the opposite kid of Baby Zoe, or the opposite kid of myself, have you feel fit of a kid saying, I don't play with black boys. Kid punching him, but they worried about him hitting a kid in the head with a block. Today, a kid took his toy, and all they seen is him hitting a kid in the head with a block, but they didn't see the kid taking the toy. Again, guess who was in there in the classroom? The assistant director. God, karma's gonna come, and if God want him gone, God gonna move him, and he gonna make the last decision. But whenever this come out, and I want people to actually know, but whenever this come out, these parents, they gonna realize they paying $1,200 every 2 weeks plus for these kids to go to school. Yep. And seeing what type of school this is. Yep. But, and how other kids are being treated. But it's a few of them. But meanwhile, there's another little boy who kicks, hits, spits, still in there, who calls the teachers B's, F you, take their pants down, you stupid B, still in that school. My kid ain't cussed out one teacher out. Yeah, he probably hit you back, because that's what I told him to do. He gonna defend himself. And for him to be hitting on other kids, let me go see that. And I'm gonna see that video too, because I need to see him hitting on other kids multiple times, him beating on other kids. Because if I tell him to smack a bug, smack a spider. He ain't gonna do that. He loves spiders. He loves bugs. If I tell him, you go play wrestle with your daddy, go hit your daddy, go beat your daddy up, I gotta force him to try to do that. Go punch your kid. No, that's not nice. That's the type of kid I have. He don't put his hands on you unless you put your hands on him. And even if you do put your hands on him, he still don't put his hands back on you. I gotta force him to do anything. One day, in this same school, one day I walked in the room and the little kid's like this, like pulling his hair. Meanwhile, the teacher, I popped in and said, go hit him back, Lonzo. Like, and what he do? Didn't touch him. He didn't touch the kid. The kid yanking his hair. Like, yanking his hair. You feel me? Like, but yeah. Those services will be discontinued from this place. And I'm going to pray on it. I'm going to put it all in God's hands. And this is not a terrible storm.
Did you know? Hey, wait.
Sorry.
Kiss me up.
Knock me out.
Did you know yellow and blue make green?
What?
Did you know that?
You just told me. But, alright, JAAVITRONS.
And let me tell you something cool. Did you know I'm going to give you a present tomorrow at Christmas?
Ooh, he give a lot of presents, baby. You see?
I'm going to kiss you. Hey, I'm going to kiss JAAVITRONS.
You going to kiss JAAVITRONS?
Yeah.
Well, not yet. Let me finish. Alright, JAAVITRONS. So, I'll keep y'all updated on what's going on. But I just want to give y'all a little tea what's going on this nice day.
I want a cookie like that one.
Okay, well, hold on.
What cookie?
But,
What cookie?
alright, y'all. It's time for me to attend to my child. Like I said, hope y'all having a beautiful and blessed day. I like to keep it raw and uncut, so I ain't cut nothing up out of this video. Whatever y'all heard, whatever y'all seen, good luck. And it is what it is. So, I hope you have it again. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day. And this is part 3, so make sure you watch part 1, part 2, and part 3 to be able to be caught up on. Oh, it's so nice. You come all the way up here to be caught up on what's going on. And I guess it's our time to take this YouTube stuff up. Not even stop, please. I guess it's time for us to focus on this YouTube stuff a little bit more. And we'll see what we can do. All right, y'all. Hope y'all have a beautiful, blessed day. Like the 3rd or 4th time I've said it, I know regardless of whatever. I was emotional, but I was like, what? I'm going to tell my truth. My baby's truth. And
did you know I wanted the cookie with strawberry in the middle.
Oh, my goodness. I love you. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.